All right, everybody. So today I'm going to show you how to go from this to this to this. All right, so if you clicked on this video, it probably means you like Clams already, but if you haven't heard of him, he's done songs like Nights Like These, Levels, No Way My Brain, just a bunch of classic beats, and I feel like I really like that kind of chopped feel that he does. A lot of his stuff is sample-based, but I'm gonna show you how to do that from scratch. So I'm gonna go back to our original melody and show you what you can do to chop it up and kind of get you that Clams Casino feel. So like the two most important things in any beat really are the chord progression and the bass line. So I'm gonna play that for you now. I always start with the piano, and I feel like piano just fits really well with the sound we're going for today because it's in a lot of Clams Casino stuff. And normally you think the velocity would be pretty high for this, but you kind of want that when you're going for the chopped feel because you want the beginning of the chord to really strike through. So that we have our piano. Next we have are these choir stacks. Now these are kind of a cheat code to give you that like vocal sample sound without really needing to sing yourself or sample something and then basically get all your pub taken away. So I'm gonna show you the stacks. We have one first. I believe it's a one shot, but it's from Serum. So you can really find these anywhere. I feel like this is from a splice patch from Serum. Just male vocal synth, but yeah, I know Omnisphere has a lot of choirs. I think I've used in this as well. Basically just find yourself a choir sample or even a vocal one shot and just stack it as much as you can. This is the piano, the choir, and the bass. And then with that, we have a synth chord stacked as well. And to keep the stack going even more, I have this angelic pad sound. And then to really build that like super full choir sound even more, I have a stack from Omnisphere going and another one shot added as well. You can see with these now we're really getting to the territory we want to, and then we need some other lead elements as well, just so when you chop it up, it kind of has some variation. All right, so now that we have our whole melody stack going, we're gonna export and bounce it out, and we're gonna do what's called resampling and chop it up, so I'm gonna do that for you now. So once our sample is bounced out, we're gonna chop it up. I'm gonna show you right now. You can see where I've originally chopped it. I'm just gonna basically follow the same thing. I'm gonna follow the bass line and just pretty much make it sound like we took another sample and ended up chopping ourselves rather than make everything from scratch. That sound, you really wanna chop like this every like third beat. So let's go like this. And then you can see when the chord changes, we wanna chop again. So I'm gonna color all these because it's easier to see. That's our first chop right there. And then we're gonna take this, do the same exact thing. So what makes this interesting as well is you don't always have to follow the bass line and the chord changes directly. I actually kind of like delaying it sometimes. So I'm gonna do that right now and continue the chops like this. And then now, instead of it changing right here where the chord originally changed, we have the bass changed and then the chord follows after. I just think it makes it a little bit more interesting if you do things like this, rather than have it directly follow the bass line the entire time. So with everything chopped up, it sounds like this. And to get rid of those clicks and to make it sound even more sampled, we're gonna add these little fades right at the beginning of each audio clip. And that's gonna stop the clicks and it's gonna really give you that chopped feel. So now that we have our resampled chops, we can add in a couple other leads on top, and that's gonna continue to make it even more interesting than you expect. I have this one first lead, shout out Shinju, he's got like really fire sounds for this as well. It's from his Serum Back Moments, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah, but super fire sounds. With that, I have a pluck. And then one more piano top line, just playing a similar type lead. And melody-wise, that's pretty much it. The only other thing we have is this little vocal chop I added as well. And this is more to give it kind of that shimmery feel you get from a lot of Clams beats, more so emulating that like ASAP Rocky sound. So I'm gonna solo that so you can hear really how the shimmer works, and I'll bring it with everything else. And then if you wanted to get this to sound more like that ASAP type style, you could also very speed it down. So I'm gonna go down maybe, let's go down maybe like 9. And then just so you guys can hear it, I'm gonna bring in some drums to really tie everything together. Alright guys, so those were a couple tips you can use to get your music to sound more like Clams Casino. If you haven't already, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out a ton. If you want a new sound kit, go to DREAMRprod.com. Tons of fire drops on there. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.